So, what are some of the situations that come to mind where you've seen both positive and negative attributes of culture as it affects the landscape of strategy?
I was thinking about how culture can eat strategy, and specifically when there is a really strong strategic plan or a strategy there and it doesn't happen. What, why? What was the context?
Yeah.
And as I think about the institutions we've been serving and thinking about these strategic plans they've been working on, or even parts of my own background, I think where the strategy really took root and took off, there was clarity and buy-in of the mission and how to get there in this chapter. Because the mission is something that is an evergreen, always going to be true. And how we meet the mission of our organization can change over time based on the cultural setting, based on sometimes the political setting, based on what is happening in the context. But the clarity of the mission and buy-in across the organization matters. And then here's one that can feel a little hard to say sometimes, but rules of engagement. I think when there is a shared understanding for rules of engagement across a leadership team and then throughout the organization, the strategy can take place and be implemented. When it's clear who is responsible for what and there's self-awareness, so much can take place. But you might have a lot of buy-in and you might have a great strategy, but if the rules of engagement aren't clear, you can have parts of the organization undercutting other parts of the organization, and the strategy will never take off. And then the third piece that I was thinking about is this requires trust. So maybe this is also a Peter Drucker thing too, right? But isn't it every leadership guru's thing? Trust. The ability, I wanted to say safe space, but that is such a loaded phrase right now. So the ability to challenge assumptions or ask questions. If there can be a trust environment, not only at the highest levels of leadership, but within each part of the organization, where individuals who are seeing something that feels different than what the assumption was, have permission to challenge assumptions, that can also expedite strategy. But without that, you can really miss something and the strategy won't take off. So those are the three things I was thinking about: the clarity of mission with buy-in, rules of engagement, and the ability to challenge assumptions because of a trust environment.